Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cougar Stadium, where we have the Wildwood Mustangs taking on the East Hardy Cougars. I'm Reggie Creamer with Home Team Sports Entertainment. Here are my special guests.
Tyler Lee.
Let's go look for a good game this evening. Right now, we're about to go to a quick commercial and hear a word from the coaches.
They're hard nosed and well coached. So their kids are going to be where they're supposed to be. A lot of times when we're lining up our kids, for our first team offense and we're lining up the defense, and this is how we think they'll be when you get out on the field in middle school, it could look completely different. But his kids are, it's actually an advantage in middle school when you play against well coached teams because you know where their kids are going to be. They're not lined up in some random defense that no one ever played. So they're well coached. They're fundamentally sound usually and hard nosed. If they ever have some speed, this year was it was viewed as a rebuilding year. We lost a lot of kids from last year's team, and we practiced all summer long, but we never had the full group together. So it wasn't until second or third day of practice that we really said, I think we're going to be okay this year. We're not as fast as we've been, but we're bigger than we've been in a long time, and I think we have enough skill players that we're going to be fine. As far as kids, I don't want to really name them. I can name off so many of them. I don't want to name individual kids, but we've got some kids that up front that can really open up some holes, and we got kids that can throw it and kids that can run and kids that can catch it. So it's going to be exciting to see what everyone else has this year.
Yeah, for sure. What are the keys to the game tomorrow?
For us, get the ball in space, and don't turn it over. If we can get the ball in space, that's Coach Simmons talked about our speed. I mean, we're not as fast as we've been, but we're probably still going to be one of the faster teams that we see is going to be us. So for us, it's about getting the ball in space and taking care of the football. I think our defense is really going to be good this year. I really look forward to watching these guys play. Coach Melop and Coach Branson got those guys ready to go.
Meet Cheryl Yates at ERA Liberty Realty. With over 30 years of experience, Cheryl provides each of her clients with the best level of customer service, along with helping families with the next phase of their life. The buying and selling process comes natural to Cheryl, as her understanding of the housing market allows her the ability to answer any questions that may arise. With offices in both Jefferson and Berkeley counties, she works hard to ensure the outcome you deserve. Cheryl is the key to selling or buying your home.
Summer went pretty well. We've had 22 kids show up, and actually through the summer we have 22 now. We started with 22, and we still have 22, which is a good number for us. We scrimmaged in a grid-a-rama down in Daniel Morgan, Harpers Ferry, and Frederick County Middle, and we know by far the smallest school there.
Yeah,
and we performed pretty well.
Awesome. You guys got kind of like grind it out, or are you guys taking the top off the defense? What's the?
We can probably at times do a little bit of both.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing our running game. We have two backs. Neither one of them have played for us before. We got a first-year quarterback. He's an eighth grader. I'm looking for him to run. Doing a lot of quarterback design runs with him.
Yeah.
We got a kid that transferred from Moorfield. He's going to be our tailback, big kid, 180 pounds, run the ball.
Wow.
So we look to be able to get, a few yards at a time if we need to. Trying to contain their speed, just be able to tackle in space. They always have athletes they get the ball to and let them go. And that's been our biggest challenge throughout the years. It's just trying to catch them when they get the ball. It's really hard. They're going to play hard from the start to the finish, and we're going to try to keep the ball away from Wildwood. That's the key. Not to let them score, not to make mistakes. Kind of minimize our mistakes.
Absolutely,
and just try to ball control a little bit.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Parker, work, Parker, work, Parker, work, 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 work.
And welcome back from commercial break. Again, I'm Reggie Creamer with Home Team Sports Entertainment. Still gumping my guest.
My name's Tyler Lee.
All right, Ty. So we got a nice matchup between Wildwood Mustangs and the East Hardy Cougars. What are some key points that you would think Wildwood needs to win this game?
I think they need to not turn over the ball, play assignment football. Defensively, they need to all heads to the ball, and on the offensive side of the ball, they need to get the ball in space and let the athletes make plays.
And that sounds like a very good game plan. We know Wildwood is known for having a lot of athletes, especially for a team who hasn't really lost a game in a couple years. Just pure dominance the past few years.
The last time they lost was on this field was against my team, my 7th grade year. So it's been like a while.
In county game, huh?
In county games. And what's East Hardy's keys to win this game?
Well, I'm sitting here looking at the East Hardy team right now. Look, they got a lot of size on them. A lot of things for East Hardy to be with the talent that Wildwood usually has is control the clock, keep that high-powered offense having off the field, try to keep the game close just in case. You always want to keep games close for teams who have been dominant for you the past couple of years. And also something that East Hardy wants to do is get the quarterback. You want to make the quarterback feel uncomfortable and try to make him just make a lot of mistakes. But East Hardy looks like they have a nice running game from what I've been told.
Braylon is a mobile QB. You gotta keep him in the pocket. You keep him in the pocket, that makes a lot of things go down for.
Yeah, it does. And being a mobile quarterback, I believe his favorite quarterback in the NFL is Patrick Mahomes. So let's see his ass out of Mr. Holmes today at the QB position.
Yes, sir. The line play is gonna be a big focal point for both teams.
Yeah, both lines look like they have a nice size to them. See the men up front. The men up front probably will determine this game of who wins.
I see it being a close, hard-fought game.
It's gonna be probably not being a lot of getting outside. Probably a lot of downhill running from both teams. Like I said, with Wildwood running the spread, they're looking to probably air the ball out and get the ball into their athlete's hands in space. So East Hardy's gonna have to try to contain that and make the field smaller. Play half the field, not the whole field. Playing the whole field against an athletic team can be bad news.
It really can be bad news for teams that are slower than other teams, like up in the high Jefferson's one of the most athletic teams in the county, even in the state.
So when you're going against athletes, you want to, like I said, you want to minimize what they can do by shrinking the field. So let's look at the refs walking on the field now. Kickoff here is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. So just bear with us for a moment.
Meet Cheryl Yates at ERA Liberty Realty. With over 30 years of experience, Cheryl provides each of her clients with the best level of customer service, along with helping families with the next phase of their life. The buying and selling process comes natural to Cheryl, as her understanding of the housing market allows her the ability to answer any questions that may arise. Offices in both Jefferson and Berkeley County, she works hard to ensure the outcome you deserve. Cheryl is the key to selling or buying your home.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping him up, firing him up.
Parker, work, Parker, work, Parker, work, 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 work.
And we're back. We see you have a little delay in the kickoff right now, so if you please all just bear with us. The game will be starting here momentarily. Also, we still have sponsorship opportunities out there, so if you'd like to sponsor the Home Team Sports Entertainment, don't be afraid to reach out. A couple of sponsors here we have tonight. We have Goosehead Insurance, HG's Barbecue, Cat Row Law,
Cheryl Yates,
and also the VW. Thank you for your sponsorship and continued sponsorship. Now we're about to go to the coin toss, ladies and gentlemen.
Captains are out at midfield right now. They're out there for the coin toss.
Beautiful night for some football. And it looks like Wildwood has won the toss.
Looks like Wildwood deferred it to the second half.
And East Hardy will be receiving. Teams be in the middle shaking hands, and we're about to have a go. About to have a good game here on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday night in the Cougar Stadium.
It's Kari's first game back. He's a heck of an athlete.
watch, for everybody listening in, this is the start of the season opener for both teams. As we know, as we mentioned earlier, Wildwood the upper hand and the advantage of win-loss shares between these two teams. Wild since already has beaten Wildwood, so it's to turn the tides tonight.
It's been a wild series.
Teams meeting at half. We got Wildwood.
Looks
up before we send the team out in the field. Please hold with us while we stand for the national anthem.
welcome back to Cougar Stadium. Getting ready to kick the ball off now.
Probably be some first game pre-jitters. Which all first games, everybody has a little jitters. Even if you played last year, the year before, playing football your whole life, that first game is always the one that gets you. But let's see if our teams are prepared.
Always nervous. Always. No matter what it is, it can be any sport. Any game can be nervous.
Exactly. As coaches walking on the field.
The coaches.
All right, here we go. Now we're about to get this game started.
They got back deep. Number one, Dayton Dove. And the two up men are number 7, Naheem Gordon. And number 2, Van Meter. Looks like
We still have a delay in the game, so please bear with us one more moment. Oh, looks like Wildwood didn't have the T out there, like we mentioned earlier.
Number 71. Getting ready to kick. There's the whistle.
And here we go.
It's a boom kick.
Filled up by number 7.
Good. Big hit. Big hit.
That's the way.
Number 2.
That's the way to open the season up. Big hit by number 2, Caitlin. That'll wake somebody up for the day.
Way to start the
one of them athletes we were talking about.
He's already in the huddle. They got trips to the left side. Single cover. Looks like it's single coverage on the bottom part of the screen.
Wildwood man press.
It's a
Inside
run play.
handoff to number 2. Good tackle out there.
He got about 2 yards. The carry is by Garrett Van Meter.
Good tackle with number 5, Kari Yates.
Seems like we got a little bit of house here at Cougar Stadium for this middle school Wednesday night game.
Support out there. Love to see it.
I love it. Looks like they're in that pistol formation.
He's right with the handoff, ball at the middle, and he's tough. Gang tackle on the play. Took a team effort on that one. We're looking at third down, third and long. Cougars.
Good play by the Mustang defense right there. The line's looking good right now.
Third and 9 is usually a passing down, cover a lot of ground. So this is a play where Wildwood can, them defensive ends can kind of pin their ears back and go right after that quarter.
Yes. Wildwood's looking really physical up front and in the secondary.
Yeah, they're imposing early, very early in the game.
Looks like they got a bunch set on the left side.
Very tight formation, heavy.
Very. Single coverage on the bottom.
There's that pass. The end. QB rush. QB the outside.
That's a Braylon Holmes.
Good tackle.
What's that? My fault. That is Isaiah Simmons Kelly.
Left fourth and about 11 here.
I thought that was 11. That's a number 15.
Sorry for confusion, folks. We'll clean it up. It looks like East Hardy's going to punt.
I got Garrett Van Meter back doing the punting, and the return man looks like to be Jaheim Gidney. Looks like
we got a flag on the play.
It was a false start on East Hardy.
So 5 yards back.
It'll be 4th and 16.
Let's try to redo the play. Seems like East Hardy's getting a little nervous, especially with that big line of Wildwood up front.
Here back to punt. It's a line drive punt.
Oh, it was touch.
It's touched.
It's like Wildwood
Mustang recover it.
Oh, that could have been bad for him. Like I said, like we mentioned earlier, a little nervous out there. First game jitters. See, they shake it off.
And that was Kalen Yates that recovered the muff punt.
I'll see what that powerful offense of Wildwood, because that defense imposed the word earlier. Let's see if Wildwood's offense can help the defense out here. That great field position they just gave them.
Yes, it's starting at their own 42 and a half yard line.
Says Reggie, you and Tyler should decide who's lead and who's going to co-host. So, Reggie, you lead. Tyler's your backup.
Gotcha.
That was a carry by Jaheim Gidney. For 2nd and 10 on the Mustang 43.
Braylon Holmes back to pass. Out to the side, number 14, Brennan Bowles. Gun down the sideline.
He's out at the 15-yard line. First down, Mustangs.
Good pass by Braylon. Good out route, good run, good catch. We said earlier, East Hardy's going to have to contend with these athletes. There's a lot of speed out there for Wildwood.
Yes, sir.
We got 1st and 10. Ball on 14.
Looks like they're going no huddle.
Browns again back in the gun. Hand off to number 2, Kalen Yates. like he takes it down to the 3-yard line. So we're setting up first and goal. Wildwood threatening to score.
That was a nice play by the line. They opened up the hole. It looked like the part of like the Red Sea.
Yeah, them boys up front are really, really having a good game early so far. Hand off again to number 2. Is he in? Touchdown, Kalen Yates.
Yeah. That's a first great series by the Mustangs. Imposed their will.
Like I said, right between the numbers, right in the numbers.
It's a great drive.
Wildwood going for 2. Bella Holmes back to pass. Slant. And conversion is good.
It is 8-0 from Cougar Stadium.
That pass is complete to number 5, Corey Yates. Beautiful first series by the Mustangs. Beautiful first series. Defense got early stops, and Wildwood just marched down the field and imposed their will. Hopefully, it looks like it's going to be one of the keys to the game.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So let's see if East Hardy here can regroup and get something going.
They played assignment football from the first snap.
Wildwood to kick off again. Short kick, one side.
Ball's recovered on their own 48.
And East Hardy to take over again. Let's see if they can get something going this series. Last series didn't end too well for them. A quick 3 and out. Didn't really gain any yards. Let's see if they can get some momentum going. But like I said, with that Wildwood front, opposing will, not giving the quarterback no time to throw the ball. Running back, people are in the backfield as he gets the ball running. It's going to be hard.
Yes.
We got about 3 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ball on the 48-yard line. So that hand off to number 2. Hand off to number 2, Garrett Van Meter.
Gain of 5 yards. Be 2nd and 5 from their own 47, from their opposing 47.
That was good. That was a little pick me up for East Hardy right there. Maybe they can get something going.
Looks like they got trips left.
Should be a quarterback draw. Big game. Number 1, Dayton Dove. Quarterback draw for about 2 yards.
Looks to be 3rd and 3.
On the other side.
Ball on the 45.
We're looking about 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Score is 8-0 Wildwood.
The OI formation right here.
Wildwood on the blitz.
Fumble!
Oh! Recovered by Wildwood.
Mustangs ball.
Covered by number 14, Brennan Bowles. That's just not what you want at your East Hardy right now. Not what you want at all right now. Little momentum going just to all be fluttered by a fumble. But like I said, I keep saying earlier, first game jitters, so let's see if they turn it around.
That's a drive killer right there. Coach can't be too happy right now.
Wildwood Mustangs offense back on the field. Braylon Holmes back at Corbier. Holmes drops back, screen pass. Good tackle in the backfield. Screen pass was Jaheim Gidney.
And the tackle was made by Dayton Dove.
Who lost looks like about 6 on the play. After a turnover, that was a good defensive stance because it could have been really bad for East Hardy just now. That was a good defensive stand by their defense.
See if they can keep it going. A 3-by-1 look.
Braylon Holmes again back in the gun. Drops back for the pass. Rush.
There's a sack.
Oh.
Incomplete pass.
Holmes with pressure. Seems like somebody came off the edge free. I'm looking at 3rd and 16. Must think that their impressive first drive. So let the offense come to a little stop. Like East Hardy's picked up the pace, picked up the intensity a little bit.
Rushing the QB.
Let's see what play they drew up to get out this long 3rd and 16.
I wouldn't be surprised right now if they could.
Holmes drops back, airs one out. Oh, just overthrows number 5, Corey Yates. He had a step on the defender.
Minute 40 left in the quarter. It's 4th and 16. And it looks like the punt team's coming out.
Very exciting game. I thought Wildwood was going to impose a will again on the drive, but East Hardy picked up their intensity and didn't let it happen.
Aubrey McLaughlin. Back deep.
Number 5 with the punt. Corey Yates, short punt. The Wildwood players are saying a Cougar had touched the ball. Referees don't see it that way. It'll be East Hardy ball. 1st and 10 from the own 39. On 44.
It's a nice field. They just put this turf in last year.
It's beautiful turf. It was time for it.
Tired of the grass.
1st and 10, ball on the 44.
Looks like they got a 2-by-2 set.
Motion. And flag on the play. Looks like we got a false start, East Hardy.
Be 1st and 15 from their own 39.
Still a little nervous there.
First game jitters.
While we're watching the game, quick shout out to our sponsors, Cheryl Yates of ER Realty, HG's Barbecue Soul and Food Catering. Let us handle all your cookout and catering needs. Neil Powell Down Home Insurance. Stay in the game with Neil on his needs. Integrity Mortgage. The halftime show will be sponsored by L&N Handy Services. And post-game show player of the game sponsored by Catro Law. And we have a run all the way down the sideline. Our number 1, Dayton Dove.
So the edge. That's a 30-yard game. Just about.
It's a big run. It's looking like East Hardy is starting to settle into the game.
That's a great run by Dayton Dove.
We're looking at the first quarter. Minute and 23 left, 1st and 10.
Looks like they're in the pistol formation. Fullback in the game.
Trying to keep that run heavy going. Right back up the gut.
Ooh, good hit. By number 5, Corey Yates.
Number 7 on the carry was Nehemiah Graham from East Hardy. Pick up a couple yards. We're looking at under about a minute to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 30-yard line. Got East Hardy threatening. They've really settled in nicely. It's a nice drive they're trying to put together. Take some of that momentum away from Wildwood that they established earlier.
Same.
It's on you, Laura.
Motion.
And again,
69, Joe.
false start, number 69 for East Hardy. John Workman. Penalties have really taken a toll on East Hardy early in this game. Getting a quick talking to by the coach.
Back in the game.
But yeah, you don't want to. Penalties are drive killers, especially against a team like Wildwood. When you had so much momentum, now you're backed up. We're like about 17 seconds left in the first quarter. I don't think East Hardy's going to run a play. I think they're going to let the quarter run out. And that's the first quarter with your Wildwood Mustangs 8, your East Hardy Cougars 0. And we're going to quick commercial break. And we're back from that quick commercial. Sorry for the confusion. Looks like East Hardy took a timeout with 10 seconds left in the first quarter. So maybe they want to get something on before the quarter ends. I'm not really sure. Or they have something drawn up here that they needed to get established. But we're back out in the field with 10 seconds left remaining in the first quarter.
I'll look for a sweep right here, or get that guy open for some coverage. Number 2.
Short pass to Garrett Van Meter. On the breaks it, we got the tackle out there. Good open field tackle by number 1, Jaheim Gidney.
It's a good player right there.
And that will take us to the end of the first quarter, folks. Again, the Wildwood 8, East Hardy Cougars 0. When we turn back off, and when we return back from to the second quarter, it'll be 2nd and 12, ball at 35 for East Hardy. Now that first quarter, I thought Wildwood was just about to just run away with it after scoring so quickly, but East Hardy seemed to just pick up their intensity and get on track.
I would agree. I would agree that East Hardy responded well to that touchdown. Even got a stop. They're playing hard-nosed football right now. They need to keep their momentum up.
Yeah, they do, and they're also in scoring position. Like I said, big runs, trying to wear down that Wildwood team, wear down that line. Like I said, it's been a nice quarter. Seems like everybody's first game jitters have pretty much worn off at this point.
I feel like they responded well from turning over the ball too.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
first quarter.
Early turnover. We've covered for early turnover. They got maybe about 4 offsides. So a lot of stuff going against them. Only down 8-0 is I would say it's a win in there, especially as a threatening to score. And looks like we got both teams back out on the field, switching sides of the field.
3rd and 3 from their own 20 from the before.
Here we go. Start of the second quarter. East Hardy threatening to score.
Looks like a QB run by Dayton Dove, and it's a first down Cougars.
First down, good tackle at number 14 for Wildwood, Brennan Bowles. Looks like a lot of QB action going here for East Hardy. A few times they tried to drop back, didn't have much time from the defensive ends of Wildwood. I guess to keep them at bay, a lot of QB stuff right at them, slow them down a little bit.
I would agree with it. I'm liking the play calling. I'm liking the play calling. Put your athletes, make them hard-nosed football. That's what East Hardy is. They can spread the ball out too.
Another QB run. Number 1, Dayton Dove. Ooh, good tackle out there.
By
Open field
Neil-
tackle.
By Neil Tipal, number 21.
Beautiful tackle. We're looking at second down for the East Hardy Cougars, who were just in scoring position. That Wildwood has picked up the intensity down here closer to the red zone.
For him to be one of the smaller athletes, he is one physical player. He's going to be the person that come to get you.
Okay, East Hardy out again. Gun formation. Trips right. And a quick pass. And it's dropped by number 10.
Aubrey McGlaughlin.
There was that slow. People were expecting the quarterback to run up the middle again, but he steadily trotted out to start the throw. Kind of had the defensive ends on their heels a little bit. Things that East Hardy's going to have to do. So that's what we talked about with East Hardy is controlling the clock. It seems they're doing a pretty good job of that. We're into the second quarter with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yes.
3rd and 12 on the 23. East Hardy still threatening to score here.
They got to keep this clock moving. They shouldn't give the ball back until under 5 minutes to play.
East Hardy's in no rush. No rush. Make sure to get everything right. Inside handoff.
Gary Van Meter with the rush.
Good tackle by number 2, Kaylin Yates. Sorry about that.
That's our game. Be 4th and 5. We like to thank our sponsors.
The VFW post 35-22.
Looks like they're in the bunch formation, right?
Going forward.
That's an encroachment on an 11. Braylon Holmes.
5-yard penalty, costly penalty. And looks like that'll give East Hardy the first down.
Got it.
Big
First and 5 ball on the 16. No, first and 5 ball on the 11.
First and 10, ball on the 11. As a D lineman, you gotta watch the ball. It's right there.
right in front of you. Let's see if East Hardy can capitalize on this mistake.
Hand the ball off.
Good. No, still up. Good hard run by number 2, Garrett Van Meter. Tackled by looks like everybody, and then it's like solo tackle by number 14, Brendan Bowles. Looking at 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 on the 8.
With under 5 minutes to play. We'd also like to thank Cheryl Yates of ER Realty, being one of our very generous sponsors.
QB run. Up the center.
Good tackle.
Down at the half-yard line. At the 1.
Uh-oh.
That's a first down.
First down run by Dayton Dove. Big run. The quarterback doing a lot of keepers today. Trying to slow that defense down.
You gotta keep.
First and goal from the 1.
Gotta keep the defense on their toes.
If I had to expect, I'd be looking for another quarterback keeper here. On inside handoff to Garrett Van Meter.
It's a bad snap. That's a
Bad snap.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Dayton Dove after the bad snap. He runs it in. And now, folks, we have a ball game.
That's a nice long drive.
Shoot a lot of clock up. Under 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Like I told you earlier, controlling the clock will be a key for East Hardy today. And they were doing a pretty daggone good job of it.
And pounding the ball.
Running very physical. Not afraid of the man up front.
The line is playing really great, really good. Instead of penalties, it's a good game right now. The 2-point conversion attempt.
Throws it out. Interception by number
10, Andy Roberts.
Big play, big defensive stand there.
His two brothers went to Jefferson.
Is that right?
Wildwood.
Oh,
Brady Roberts is still there right now. He's playing on Jefferson's football team right now.
it's family thing. Family must run deep.
Yes. Sammy's at Shepherd right now, playing football. He broke many records last year at Jefferson through 51 touchdowns.
Oh, that's balling.
Big balling. Took us to a 10-2 to later fall down, lose to Bridgeport 77-49. I mean 74-49. Sorry about that.
High scoring game. Also, would like to thank HG of HG's Barbecue Soul Food and Catering. Let us handle all your cookout and catering needs. Also, Neil Pell, Down Home Insurance. Stay in the game with Neil for all your insurance needs. Halftime show sponsor is by L&N Handyman Services. And post-game show and player of the game sponsor will be Catro Law today.
Speaking of Sammy Roberts, he is down on the sideline with the Wildwood Mustangs right now as we speak.
Cheering his brother on. So we got 8-6 Wildwood. Second quarter, 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
Aubrey McLove. Back to kick.
Here we go. Short
Boom
kick. Looks like it's fielded by number 7, Aussie Bugby. Nice tackle by number 2, Gary Van Meter. Wildwood will take over. See if they can shake off that last series they had. Wasn't a very good series for them. Didn't really gain any yards. People in the backfield. Let's see if they pick up. Hopefully they didn't get too lax after scoring so fast earlier in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was a quick 3-and-out last drive. See if they can take the ball into the half.
See if they can protect the quarterback
Take
a
the
little
time,
more. We got Braylon Evans back in the gun. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Inside handoff.
Taylor Yates.
Got
Good
the
hit.
sideline. Break it. Oh, good touchdown saving tackle by number 10, Aubrey McCullough. He took it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Looks like nice 20-yard gain. Looks like number 10 from East Hardy's in a little pain right here.
A little shaken up.
Wildwood quickly back on the line to run the next play. Beautiful run. Beat the beast again.
Give him the ball back.
Short gain on the play by number 2, Kaylin Yates.
Tackle by number 21, Micah Ludwig.
Look at that. 2nd and 7. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Ball at the 25-yard line. Let's see if East Hardy can get a stop here Be real big for them. And the offense just drove down the field and scored. Getting to stop here would be real big for them. Braylon Holmes back. Up to Corey Yates. Wide open touchdown.
Great shot, boy. Great shot.
Wildwood. Braylon Holmes to Corey Yates. On the connection.
No route. Some coaches call it a fly route, but it's basically run straight.
He had a couple yards. Looks like Wildwood again will be lining up for two. And again, that's a good answer to East Hardy just coming down and scoring. They march right back down the field and score. Try to send a message. Braylon Holmes back in the gun. Got trips left.
Timeout Wildwood. Coach Vine's talking to his players. Make sure they line up right.
So we're talking about again. Quick thank you to our sponsors, VFW Post 3522, Cheryl Yates of ER Realty, HG of HG's Barbecue, Soul Food, and Catering. Let us handle all your cookout and catering needs. Neil Powell, Down Home Insurance. Stay in the game with for all your insurance needs. Integrity Home Mortgage. Halftime show is sponsored by L&L Handyman Services. And the post-game show and player of the game sponsored by Catro Law. Goes by want to take that play over with his team to make sure he caught it in the right play.
2-point conversion attempt.
Can be a big difference late in the game by converting this. So he's going 5 wide. Holmes with the pass. And the conversion is good to Jaheim Gidney on the out route.
It is 16-6. Wildwood is ahead.
Good play.
2:35 left in the first half.
Game. Like I said, that was a big series for Wildwood, coming back down the field and scoring after East Hardy took up most of the time. Just to respond so quickly, let them know, hey, our offense had to shake some stuff off. It's a good series you guys had, but we're going to try to keep it rolling. Now let's see what East Hardy can get going before the half, because as you know, Wildwood does get the ball to start the second half. So let's see if East Hardy can put a drive together and put a couple points on the board.
Looks like they got Dayton Dub back deep. Number 71. Looks like number 7 got the return.
Tackled by a slew of Mustangs. If East Hardy looks to take over, let's see if they can get down back in the zone. Scoring points here would be real crucial for them. And again, today's title sponsor is VFW Post 3522. It lines up. So you're going under center in the I formation. Don't see that too much more in high school. Inside handoff. Looks like the number 2, Garrett Van Meter. I'm calling that name a lot. Couple Mustangs in on the tackle. We're looking at second and 5. Ball from the 40, of the 48. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Looks like they're back in that I formation.
Looks like they're going to try to control the clock right now.
Quarterback keeper to the right side.
Tackle by number 2. Number 15. Excuse me, number 15, number 5.
Gain of 2 yards. Be third at the 50. Sorry about that. 3rd and 4. Under a minute and 30 left in the half in the second quarter.
Well, I said, looks like East Hardy just taking their time, not in no rush, trying to just kill the clock. Maybe they don't want that high-power offense of Wildwood to come back on the field. Another inside handoff, tackle.
Breaks the tackle.
Breaks one tackle. Made up for it. Tackle in the backfield by number 11, Braylon Holmes. It looks like we got a timeout on the field.
Timeout by East Hardy.
Good timeout. Try to get the play call 4th and 4 with a minute left.
They got one timeout left.
At this time, we also like to once again can't thank them enough. Sponsors, title sponsor for today, VFW Post 3522, Cheryl Yates of ER Realty, HG's Soul Food and Catering. Let us handle all your cookout and catering needs. Neil Powell, Down Home Insurance. Stay in the game with Neil for all your insurance needs. Integrity Mortgage. The halftime show about L&L Handyman Services. Post-game show and player of the game sponsor, Catro Law.
Looks like 4th and 2 ball in the 49. Looks like they're punting. I got Jaheim Gidney back deep for Kalen Holmes.
And it looks like once that ball can go out of bounds. So Wildwood will be left with just under a minute left in the first half. Score 16 Wildwood, 6 East Hardy.
Ball on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
With under a minute left with Wildwood's athletes and speed, I wouldn't expect Wildwood to just play and to go into the half. I expect them to try to put some points on the board here. They've had success with the receivers.
Looks like they got 14's gonna be wide open right here.
Braylon Holmes deep, number 5. Kari Yates. Huge pass, beautiful. Tackled down by number 1, Dayton Dove.
Great throw by Braylon Holmes. Beautiful. Great catch by Kari Yates.
So keeping the clock running, no timeout by Wildwood. They're good to go. I expect to see the begin in the air to Kari Yates. Braylon Holmes back, looks the other way, rolls out, airs it up.
Kari Yates again!
Catch, touchdown! Kari Yates pass from Braylon Holmes. That Wildwood high-powered offense.
They can drop 40 points a game with the athletes they have.
Good. We got the score now: 22 Wildwood, 6 East Hardy, and that's got to be tough for East Hardy coming back and Wildwood scoring so quickly after this. They put together a great drive earlier in the game, and as always, Wildwood going for 2.
Brown do a great pass right there, only where his receiver could catch it.
Bad snap. Helmet came off, plays immediately waved dead.
He was going to make a play right there.
He was going to try. Like I mentioned earlier, it's one of his favorite players in the NFL is Patrick Mahomes. So.
And all he does is make plays.
Not the result that Wildwood wanted, but the touchdown early. I think they're happy with it right now. So right now, East Hardy has to sit and regroup. and not worry about what just happened. Had to try to come back out strong.
I liked how Wildwood kept the pace up. Because when Kari Yates caught that first pass, East Hardy wasn't even lined up yet. I think they need to get out of that huddling on defense and just line up and play football.
Yeah, because Wildwood is pedal to the metal, foot on the gas all game.
And they will gas you.
Kick fielded by number two, Garrett Van Meter. And he's breaking. He could be gone.
He's going.
He's down the sideline.
Ain't nobody catching him. Touchdown, East Hardy.
And that, my friends, is a big momentum boost for East Hardy. Big momentum boost. After just giving up a quick touchdown and returning the kick to score just before the half keeps them in the game.
That's great momentum going into the half right there.
That's a lot. I hope Wildwood didn't get too lackadaisical on that kick.
They're going to keep it away from him for the rest of the night.
Just 20 seconds left to go on the half. We have Wildwood 22 and East Hardy 12. East Hardy working on the conversion. It looks like they're on go for two. East Hardy lines up in that power gun. Been a lot of quarterback keepers in this set.
I think he's coming again.
And there it is, quarterback keeper. Good tackle.
Braylon Holmes, number 11.
Good tackle. Quick, right in the backfield. No chance to even make a play.
And with that, it's 22-12 with 17 seconds left in the first half. And Wildwood will receive the second half kickoff.
Now right here, if you're East Hardy, even though 17 seconds doesn't seem like a lot of time, for Wildwood it's a lot of time.
Yes.
So do you kick the ball deep to one of their athletes? Do you try to pooch it to make them play field position and try to get into the half? I mean, it's a lot of questions that the coach is asking right now.
If I was a coach, I would kick it deep. Have trust in my kickoff team to get down the field.
Make the open tackle. We're about to see what they're going to do here. But again, very big momentum boost for that kickoff return just now by Garrett Van Meter.
Aubrey McGlove back to kick. Returning for Wildwood is number 7.
Austin Buck. He kicked to Kalen Yates. Tackled out. And looks like at about 43.
13 seconds left in the half. All right.
So with 13 seconds left, if you're East Hardy, do you match up or do you just play deep? Because it seems like Braylon Ellis has found his favorite receiver in Kari Yates. Wow, right? And I see the safety starting to cheat over to this side where Kari Yates is at. Low snap.
Looks like a screen
pass. Yates, good open field tackle.
By number 50, Grady Stikes.
And looks like that'll end the half with Wildwood 22, East Hardy 12. We'll go to commercial break. We'll be back with you momentarily.
Meet Cheryl Yates at ERA Liberty Realty. With over 30 years of experience, Cheryl provides each of her clients with the best level of customer service, along with helping families with the next phase of their life. The buying and selling process comes natural to Cheryl, as her understanding of the housing market allows her the ability to answer any questions that may arise. With offices in both Jefferson and Berkeley counties, she works hard to ensure the outcome you deserve. Cheryl is the key to selling or buying your home.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Come on, Parker, work, Parker, work, Parker, work, 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 work.
This is Akeem Holmes from Home Team Sports TV with the superstar and co-host Reggie Creamer. We're at the half. Wildwood is leading 22-12 over a very physical East Hardy team. Reggie, what's your thoughts on the first half?
Well, like me and my special co-host Ty was talking about, East Hardy controlling the clock, and they did a good job of that after their scoring drive, controlling the clock, keeping the Wildwood's athletes off the field. Because as you saw, Wildwood can score quick and score fast. And it seems like we have a new connection between number 11 and number 5, Braylon Holmes and Kari Yates. And as I mentioned a few times, I believe Braylon Holmes' favorite player is Patrick Mahomes. So, I know he's not in Kansas City anymore, but it could be like a little Patrick Holmes, Tyreek Hill connection going on there.
Yeah. It's very, they have a great connection there. They've been playing together since they were younger, so it's not surprising. But to me, the first half spoke to how physical East Hardy was and how they were able to control the clock. Now, obviously, that late kickoff return for a touchdown was a game changer. With the way that Wildwood has been scoring at will, leading 22-6 with less than a minute left in the first half, to see them go down and get that kickoff return for a touchdown was big. But going forward, Wildwood would get the ball coming out of the half. What is something, Reggie, you would like to see Wildwood do with this first possession? Would you like to see more of that quick strike, or would you prefer maybe a methodical, time-consuming drive?
Well, their past few quick strikes, I like the quick strikes, but what something Wildwood needs to do is block the ends.
Yes.
It seems that Holmes is getting pressured pretty fast on these last couple of plays. Even the touchdown pass, he was pressured.
Yeah.
Seems like nobody's picking up the end, the defensive end. Nobody's picking up that blitzing backer. Some things need to start calling out. I understand the spread, but something needs to be called out and checked.
Yeah, and something else I would want to see too, especially blocking that end on those screen plays. Those screen plays with the running backs that you have, you have to be able to get chunk yardage, especially if they're getting pressure. If you're getting pressure along with being able to stop the screen, yes, that goes to the discipline. of East Hardy, but also you need your blockers to block just a little bit longer.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yes, and that's the point of a screenplay, to decoy the defense. But if you're not even putting a hand on somebody, then we're not even. There's no point even setting the screen up because they're eating the screen alive.
Yeah, and honestly, the yards that Kalen Yates and Jaheim Gidney have gotten have been created on their own as well, as East Hardy has clogged those holes, but these small shifty backs have been able to create some yardage on their own. So I definitely would like to see a little bit more physicality on the line, and that's easier said than done because this East Hardy team, you can tell that they've been in the gym, like they're strong. And not only do they have the size, but they're built real thick,
stout.
Yes, they're a very stout team. So for this Wildwood team to have this game first, it bodes well for them because I personally don't know how many more teams, maybe outside of a Charleston or a Harpers Ferry, that are going to be able to have this level of physicality that East Hardy is bringing today.
Yeah, you're not going to see many teams that big and that physical, and still playing downhill, a line to match your line, which is something they're not accustomed to. A line as big as theirs and as physical as theirs.
Yes.
But East Hardy is moving the ball pretty well, starting to wear them down a little bit.
Definitely, and that's why this opening possession is key for Wildwood. If Wildwood goes down and they can put in 7 or possibly 8, that puts a lot of pressure on East Hardy because being down 18, possibly 16 to 18 with maybe 8 to 10 minutes left in the game, it hurts them because the style of offense they want to run, it's time consuming. So it's very important for Wildwood on this next possession to go down there, chew up some clock, put some points on the board, but also, like you said, try to get that momentum back for you because you had all the momentum after that Holmes to Yates pass, which was quickly deflated by that Garrett Van Meter kick return for a touchdown. And I tell you, Garrett has been very impressive today.
Yes, him and his running partner Dayton Dove, they've been that 1-2 punch. Like I said, we're starting to wear down on Wildwood. Never know who to prepare for. A lot of quarterback keepers, a lot of handoffs, and it's just right up between the tackles.
Yeah, and you would think that off of those quarterback keepers, might see a pass, like a halfback pass from that running back. Because I do know the Van Meters. My son has played baseball, elite travel baseball with Garrett, and they actually lost in the state championship for Winchester Babe Ruth League. So I know he has a very strong arm.
Yeah, but what's that? With no time to throw the ball,
yeah,
that don't really help at all because that Wildwood front four is getting to the quarterback.
Yes. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. There's 1 minute left in the half. Wildwood is leading 22-12. Once we come back, we'll get back to the keys to the second half. We will get back to what we would like to see from both teams and what it will take for both teams to get this win. So we'll welcome back our special guest, Tyler Lee. This is Akeem Holmes from Home Team Sports, and this is our halftime show, the Catro Law halftime show.
Meet Cheryl Yates at ERA Liberty Realty. With over 30 years of experience, Cheryl provides each of her clients with the best level of customer service, along with helping families with the next phase of their life. The buying and selling process comes natural to Cheryl, as her understanding of the housing market allows her the ability to answer any questions that may arise. With offices in both Jefferson and Berkeley counties, she works hard to ensure the outcome you deserve. Cheryl is the key to selling or buying your home.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Come on, Parker, work, Parker, work.
All right, and welcome back to the Cougar Stadium. We have Wildwood 22, East Hardy 12. East Hardy kicking off to start the second half. Short kick that goes out of bounds. That'll be a flag on the play. Can't keep the ball out of bounds. I don't know if that was an intentional thing to do or the ball just slipped off his foot. So, Ty, what are some things East Hardy needs to do to keep this game close and eventually maybe take over the league?
They're going to have to air the ball out. They're going to have to air the ball out. They're just like Keem said he thinks number 2 can throw the ball too, so Wildwood needs to be ready for a halfback pass. But if they catch him sleeping, that could be a game-changing play.
Could be real game-changing. They need to, like I said, keep control of the clock when they get the ball, and keep the little things in mind. Try not to have no penalties this half. Try to keep it cleaned up. As for Wildwood, what they need for this second half is to keep their foot on the gas. Every time it seems like they're about to just pull away with the game, East Hardy responds. If they can stop the little errors when East Hardy's driving, they should have no problem maintaining this lead and coming out in the second half.
I really agree with you. 100%.
And it looks like Kari Yates, the man of the hour, is manned up down at the bottom.
I haven't saw them use their
Holmes, inside handoff to number 2, Kaylin Yates. Stopped by number 2. Name again, Garrett Van Meter. It's like a loss of 3 on the play. Be second down, ball at the 45. And to come out of the half, you don't want to start with a negative play. You probably want to play again and again and again. And to come out and just come with a negative play is not good for your momentum, not good for your morale.
But on East Hardy's side, it's good for them.
Very good, very good. Braylon Holmes back in the gun. It's like another inside handoff. Kaylin Yates.
Tackle by number 50. Great Stokes.
Sorry for that. It's like we got third down and 10. Mustangs in their own territory. To get out here would be very, very big for East Hardy. Be a big momentum boost. Braylon Holmes back. Ball's up in the air and just overthrows number 21, Neil Powell, who had a couple steps on the defenders. And three and out, which is very, very good for East Hardy. A nice momentum boost. Wildwood not the results they wanted to come out of the half. Let's see how they recover.
Looks like they're punting. Kari Yates is going to be back doing the punting, and number 10 McLaugh is
set to
back
return.
deep.
Also, again, Today's title sponsor is
Bad snap.
3522. Bad snap. Carl Yates on the run. Crackback block. Carl Yates still up. It looks like a gang tackle by East Hardy. We have a flag on the play.
It's going to be a illegal crackback block.
And that penalty is declined. East Hardy will take over on downs. Just not to start Wildwood wanted to start the second half. Little errors like that.
That's a great job by East Hardy. Great opening possession. See if they can capitalize.
Let's see if we can. Also, we have a host of new sponsors and returning sponsors that we are very appreciative of. Starting with Cheryl of ERA Realty, HG of A's Barbecue, Soul Food, and Catering. Let us handle all your cookout and catering needs. Neil Powell, Down Home Insurance. Stay in the game with Neil for all your insurance needs. Integrity Home Mortgage.
QB keeper. Oh my
And
God.
he's still up. Dayton Dove is still up.
Stumbling.
After breaking 3 tackles, is finally brought down by number 50. Jaquel Watkins brought down at the 24. But it seems we have Larger on the play. Let's see what we got.
Holding on East Hardy.
It's like holding number 7, East Hardy.
That's a drive killer.
Big momentum killer. Big momentum killer.
Looks like to be even more than.
Big momentum killer for East Hardy. They did not need that right now after just stopping Wildwood going 3 and out. Also, our halftime show was sponsored by L&L Handyman Services. And the post-game show and player was sponsored by Catro Law.
First and 23, ball in the 23. Looks
Inside,
like
33 inside handoff to number 2, Garrett Hader. Brought down again by number 50, Jaquel Watkins. Big pickup on the play. Looks like it's 2nd and 14 from the 42.
I wouldn't be surprised right now if East Hardy airs the ball out, runs like a trick play.
Perfect time for a trick play, as they've been running downhill all game.
Downhill, then beat them over top.
And the score, Wild 2, East Hardy 12, under 5:30 left in the third quarter. Try a little.
Great play by Braylon Holmes right there, forcing them inside for Carl Yates to make the tackle.
Said their name a lot together. Nice connection they formed. Looking at 3rd down. 3rd and 12 from the 42. He's already looking to get a little momentum, try to get a first down here, but 3rd and long, it's not many plays you have in the playbook for 3rd and long. You don't have the time to really sit back and throw the ball. So on this play, the ends can peel their ears back, try to get to the quarterback. They're going with that gun power eye. And motion, looks like everybody on East Hardy.
Everyone but the center.
It seems like every time they try to send the man in motion is when they have the offsides penalty. Every time. And so that play must be keys to the game with that. But they can't get it off because they keep jumping offsides. We'll see if they'll recover.
They're going to air the ball out right here.
I mean, it's third and forever right now. Ball on the 39. Under 4:30 left to play in the third quarter. You don't want to throw this anything up. With them athletes back there from Wildwood to throw a pick and maybe somebody actually returned it for a touchdown.
I remember back in playing Madden, Coach would try to call a draw play. I'm not running that.
He's already set back to pass. Short. Incomplete pass. To number 10, Aubrey McCullough. And now you're looking at 4th and 17. Ball on your own 39. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Big stop for defense. After a rough start from their offense, the defense responds.
Here comes the punt team right now. Looks like Garrett Van Meter is doing the punting.
It looks like Jaheim Gidney and Kalen Yates back to receive. They're told to move up. Punts away.
It's a good punt.
Line drive. Be fielded.
It took a East Hardy.
Yes, it did. Looks like getting let it roll out of bounds.
Ball at the 30-yard line. It'll be Mustang ball. With 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
So, right now, Ty, you Wildwood, you had a terrible series come out the half. Your defense stood up for you. Right now, you need to respond for your defense. Keep them off the field for a little bit.
Looks like the Wildwood took them out.
Look like the timeout, trying to get everybody. Looks like some people might be a little gassed right now, trying to get some wind back into them. But like I said, while we have this quick timeout, again and again, we cannot thank our sponsors too much. Today's title sponsor is the VFW Post 3522. We have new and returning sponsors: Cheryl Yates of ERA Realty, HG of HG's Barbecue, Soul Food, and Catering. Let us handle all your cookout and catering needs. Neil Powell, Down Home Insurance. Stay in the game with Neil for all your insurance needs. Integrity Home Mortgage. The halftime show was sponsored by L&L Handyman Services. And the post-game show and player of the game sponsor will be Catro Law.
Looks like they got split back in the shotgun.
Like
I wouldn't be surprised right now if Carter runs a post route.
And Braylon Harris, there's the ball out. And just over with his target. Number 14, Brennan Bowles. And it seems they went with the split backs this time to block those linebackers blitzing. Give Brennan a little more time to throw the ball, which he had a lot of time. Just overthrew his target. It seems like a lot of the focus of the safety is going to be to the side, whatever side number 5 Kari Yates is on, which would also be my focus too. I'd also cheat over a little bit.
Kari was open too. If Bray looks back, looks off, looks back, it's open. He was open. He can air the ball out to him. That could have been another touchdown.
So we're looking at second 10 from the 30. Under 3:50 left in the third. Quick snack, inside handoff to number
2.
Number 1.
Jaheim Gidney. Taken down by number 69, John Workman.
Let's see. Wildwood changes their strategy a little bit. Try to do a little ground and pound. Try to wear these East Hardy boys down like they've been wearing them down. 3rd and 6 from the 34. Braylon Holmes back in the gun. Trips to the wide. Braylon Holmes on the rollout. Up again to his favorite target, Kari Yates, with the catch. Tackled by number 1, Dayton Dove.
Looks like he's a little shaken up.
Ooh. Looks like we got an injury on the field. Number 1, Dayton Dove, who's been a stud for this East Hardy team. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but he looks in some pain, folks. We're just hoping it's nothing serious. Calling all teams to the sidelines. But this Holmes to Yates connection, it's pretty impressive. It's a thing of poetry.
It's like Sammy Robertson and Spencer last year.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. A new coming. A new coming. Hopefully, high school got them coming. But like I said, we're gonna take a quick break on the field. Try to work out the player. Looks like, from the coach was saying, looks like he's cramping up a little bit. In Cougar Stadium, it is getting a little humid up here. So hopefully the players are staying hydrated. So hopefully it's just cramps, nothing serious. Young man's having a fantastic game. So we'll go from there. Also, once again, today's title sponsor, VFW Post 3522. We have Cheryl Yates of ERA Realty, HG's Barbecue, Soul Food, and Catering. Let us handle all your cookout and catering needs. Neil, Down Home Insurance. Stay in the game with Neil for all your insurance needs. Integrity Home Mortgage. The halftime show is sponsored by L&L Handyman Services. And the post-game show and player of the game sponsors Catch Your Love. And it looks like Dayton Dove is walking off the field off his own power, which is a very, very good sign for that young man and the East Hardy team. Looks like he's cramping up a little bit. Hopefully he can get hydrated, stretch out, and hopefully be back in the game to finish it out with his team. He's played like a warrior tonight.
Great young man.
So that's a great ready to start to get up. We are in the third quarter with 3 minutes left. Wildwood ball, 1st and 10 from the 38.
I think they're about to abuse this corner because he's a new player in the game.
Good look off by Holmes. Oh, good goal. He's going through your progressions to hit number 15 across the middle. Isaiah Lee.
Nice middle right there.
Good read.
Looks like Wildwood's slowing the game down, taking their time. It's 2nd and 4 on their own 38 with under 2 minutes and 30 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, you usually see Wildwood in a more up-pace style right now. Seems like they're just calling the play, letting the game come. So it seems like they're trying to also give their people rest. Holmes looks a little frustrated with his back. We got 4 deuces both sides. Low snap. Holmes rolls out. Throws it up. Wide open. Favorite target, number 5, Kari 8. Tackled by number 62, Nick Doomberry.
Braylon Holmes out there looking like Mahomes.
Being agile out the pocket.
Mahomes and Tyreek Hill.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That connection, it seems every time Braylon rolls out, it seems like his favorite target, number 5, finds a way to get into a space and get open. Under a minute 30 left in the third. Holmes again back. Good move. Holmes keeps the ball. Tackle by number 50, Grady Stokes. And number 62, Nick Broomberry.
Braylon Holmes, way to make something out.
Yeah, there's been a couple little snaps in this game. So I'm sure all coaches will address in the next practice. Like I said, first game, opening season. So we're looking at 2nd and 5 from the 8. Deuces both sides. Low snap. Braylon Holmes keeps it again. Braylon Holmes fighting just short of the goal line.
Down at the 1.
Holmes twice, but again, something that Wildwood has not been able to do is block the outside backer, who has pretty much a free run at the QB, forcing Holmes to not even be able to set his feet and be on the move. East Hardy has done well of just not making that initial tackle is what's hurting them.
Yes. I'm looking for a blast right up the middle, either the QB or the running back.
For 1, Jaheim Gidney's in the back, handoff to him. It's like he stopped. Oh, he's still up. Oh, like he stopped short by number 50, Grady Stokes. who has picked up his intensity in the second half.
And that's the quarter.
And that'll be the third quarter with your Wildwood Mustangs 22 and your East Hardy Cougars. We're going to switch sides of the field. When we come back, be 2nd and 1. Wildwood.
Wildwood, that was still a nice drive. There looks like the line plays up front is looking spectacular.
Well, it seems something like Wildwood has done this second half after that rough first start to the half is slow the game down, take their time, eat a little bit of the clock, try to get their more rest. Since most of the players play both sides of the ball, it's been a very physical game, so it's been taking a toll on all the players. Like you have for instance, Braylon Holmes playing the QB and then going back to the defensive end. It takes a toll a little bit on these players, but all the players here are playing outstanding. Shout out to everyone here, the parents coming out from East Hardy to make the trip to see their boys play. Appreciate everybody viewing the stream tonight. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So once again, our title sponsor for today is the EFW Post 3522. VFW Post 3522 is today's title sponsor. And it looks like we're about to go into the fourth quarter. Do or die time. Where the money is.
If I was playing QB right now, I'm gonna play an old game of fade route back corner. Corey Yates.
Let's see what Wildwood's drawed up. Braylon Holmes back. Braylon Holmes to the side.
Touchdown Mustangs. Neil Powell.
Beautiful out route. Beautiful pass from Braylon Holmes. He's been on the point. When Holmes has time to throw the ball, he has been on point with the ball. And as always, Wildwood for 2. And with that play, the score is now 28 Wildwood, 12 East Hardy. Wildwood going for 2. We got trips to the right. Motion.
Give it to him again. That's a 2-point conversion.
With the 2-point conversion, Neil Powell in on the sweep.
It is 3-12. With 7:56 left in the game. East Hardy needs to put the pedal on the metal if they want to come back and win this game.
Well, this drive East Hardy right here is going to be very, very key to turn the rest of the game, because Wildwood's offense is so powerful that you can just be down and not score anything when you have the ball. If East Hardy doesn't put a good drive together here, which they can't take too long on top of that, it's got to be kind of quick. Can't put anything together right here. It's going to be really, really, really tough for them to get the ball back again and try to make up the ground.
Watch the reverse right here.
Kicked it down the middle right to number 2. There's that boy, Garrett Van Meter.
There he goes again.
And, oh, good tackle. Who is that with the shoes for number 21?
Neil Powell again. Same one who just made the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
And so I can do it all out there. Catch, score, and tackle. Great open field tackle.
Probably even kick.
You have to find out. But that was a good tackle because he had a lot of green in front of him. So we're looking at about just under 8 minutes left in the game. Wild East Hardy 12. 1st and 10. Ball on the 45 for East Hardy. Looking like coming out in the gun. Trips to the left. And inside handoff.
Outside run.
Good tackle. Run by number 2, Garrett Van Meter, for about 5 yards.
Taken down by number 5, Corey Yates.
Well, also that play got a nice chunk of yardage. East Hardy's going to need to pick up the pace, and they're going to do things like that.
They're going to have to throw the ball almost. Because you can't let the time go down.
Not being down by about, what, three touchdowns?
Three touchdowns. It's a Three-score game.
So they're coming out in that same formation. Trips a little tighter.
Man coverage at the bottom. No safety.
There's that motion. Finally got it off. Quarterback keeper. Oh my goodness.
Good tackle by number 50. Jaquel Williams.
Watkins. Sorry about that. Once again, Dayton Dove had a lot of space. That line of Wildwood still fighting down there. We're looking at 3rd and 3 from the 48. Under 6:30 to play. And I would assume if East Hardy doesn't get the 3 yards here, they will be going for it. I would assume. I could be wrong. And there's that motion. There's QB that power. Run. QB, a lot of space.
That's a first down.
That'd be looks like we're going to they're gonna give him the first down. They dove 4 yards. Tackle. Number 50 again. Jaquel Watkins. And East Hardy's doing what they've been doing all game, just running it down. Trying to wear out that Wildwood front. But as we said, time is still of the essence.
It's under 6 minutes. About to be under 5.
At some point, you would think East Hardy would have to air the ball out.
You can't throw the white flag up right now.
Playing too good. Another quarterback keeper. Number 1, Dayton Dove.
He's still rumbling.
He's still up. Still up.
Still
dragging. Good tackle. Good run. Good tackle. Tackle by number 14, Brennan Bowles. After Dayton Dove gets a huge chunk of yardage, taking them all the way
down to about the 23. He really took a couple Mustangs with him.
He wanted that yard. He's played hard tonight, folks. 30. And the score, is Wildwood 30, East Hardy 12. Just under 5 minutes left. Be 1st and 10. For East Hardy threatening to score. But again, the clock keeps on ticking. They're in that gun. Power out gun, low snap. Hand out to number 2. Garrett Van Meter. Taken down by a few Mustangs. It's like number 5, Carl Yates, number 50, Jaquel Watkins. And they're still just trying to run that front 4 down.
So Reggie, looking at the game, who would you think would be a nominee for player of the game?
It's hard to tell right now. Hard to tell. But my eyes have been on that QB and receiver connection throughout the game. Inside handle to number 2, Garrett Van Meter takes it outside. Good outside tackle again
by Neil Powell.
He has made play after play after play these last few minutes.
You gotta look at Neil Powell too. He's a physical kid.
He's playing hard. Touchdown, 2-point conversion, touchdown save, tackle, touchdown saving, everything. He's done it all these past 4th quarter. And that clock is still ticking. We're just at about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Score 30-12 with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the game.
Quarterback keeper. One Dayton Dove took it down by a plethora of Mustangs. We're at 4th down, 4th and 2. 3 minutes left to go. Ball on about 16.
This is the game right here.
Yeah, this is huge. This is huge. Let's see what Wildwood defense can do. It's be a huge stop. It's like East Hardy's taking their time in the huddle to get the right play.
You can't be taking time right now. You gotta get up there and go. QB sneak, for sure.
There we go. Are they gonna try to draw? QB, oh,
He's
stood up, had momentum,
They gave him the yardage.
stood up by number 10, Andy Roberts. And did they give it to him? No indication yet.
It's a great play by Andy Roberts. Great.
And it looks like the Mustangs hold. Great defensive stop. Great defensive stop. It looks like we got a timeout, Wildwood.
With 2 minutes and 21 seconds. And it scores 30 to 12. And that's going to take us to a quick commercial break.
After that quick timeout and commercial break, we're back, and we have Wildwood 1st and 10 from their own 14, and they're up 30 to 12. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We have a timeout from East Hardy. Some more delay in the action, so bear with us. At this time, I would like to, again, and I can't stress it enough again, the appreciation we have from our sponsors. Today's title sponsor is the VFW Post 3522. Also, with new and returning sponsors, we have Cheryl Yates of ERA Realty, HG of HG's Barbecue Soul Catering. Let us handle all your cookout and catering needs. Neil Powell, Down Home Insurance. Stay in the game with all your insurance needs. Integrity Home Mortgage. The halftime show sponsor was L&L Handyman Services. Post-game show and player of the game sponsor, Cat Show Law.
First and 10 from the Mustangs' own 14. Andy Roberts back at QB.
Inside handoff. Tackled by a plethora of Mustangs. That was the inside handoff to looks like number 2, Kaylin Yates. As the time continues to tick. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the stream tonight for Home Team Sports Entertainment. We appreciate it.
We are under 2 minutes in the game. Looking at Andy Roberts doing what his older brother did at Jefferson.
Getting a little feel for the game. I can see him playing quarterback down the line.
The talent is there.
Last I can look at, I can see Wildwood has trying to take as much time with the clock. So they're trying to get up out of here with a win. Costly mistakes. Snap, inside handoff. Again, tackled by a plethora of East Hardy Cougars. Folks, we're looking at about under a minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs. Ball their own 17. It's a Friday, not Friday, the Wednesday night lights are on. This beautiful field at Cougar Stadium.
Andy's just a 7th grader too. They got talent.
Another inside handoff to Jaheim Gidney for a couple yards. That'll bring us up to 4th and 4.
They won't need to run another play for real.
Top second. About 30 seconds left in the game.
Coach Vaughn just said, line it up, boys.
So it looks like the Wildwood Mustangs come on their first home over and get a good win against a very physical East Hardy team. Five seconds.
And that's the game.
And that'll do it here.
Wildwood Mustangs 30, East Hardy Cougars 12. That was a great game, Reggie.
And we'll be back with the player of the game momentarily. We're about to go to a quick commercial break.
Meet Cheryl Yates at ERA Liberty Realty. With over 30 years of experience, Cheryl provides each of her clients with the best level of customer service, along with helping families with the next phase of their life. The buying and selling process comes natural to Cheryl, as her understanding of the housing market allows her the ability to answer any questions that may arise. With offices in both Jefferson and Berkeley counties, she works hard to ensure the outcome you deserve. Cheryl is the key to selling or buying your home.
Jawan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Come on, Parker, work, Parker, work, Parker, work, 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 work.
It was just a fantastic game to start the opener of the season for middle school, as Wildwood put a nice little nice game plan together to beat East Hardy. So what we're going to do here, we're going to have the players of the game, but tonight's a little different. We have the co-players of the game, as we called them throughout the day, the Pat Mahomes Tyreek Hill connection. Braylon Holmes with 12 completed passes for 207 yards, 3 TDs, and also 3 tackles. Corey Yates, 7 catches, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 tackles. These two men played both sides of the ball very outstanding tonight. Wouldn't you say so, Ty?
I would say so. I would say the connection is there, but they couldn't do it without their O-lineman up front, giving Braylon time to throw the ball to Curry.
Yes, and a lot of adjustments were made to give Braylon time to throw the ball when they started putting 2 backs in the backfield to pick up those outside blitzers. So that was something that was very good for them. But those two young men just put on a show, scoring quick, trusting each other. Braylon putting the ball exactly where only Kari could catch the ball.
Yes, I would say so. I would say they played a great game, offensively and defensively. The whole team did. And East Hardy, they didn't give up.
No, not at all.
They kept fighting. That's a hard-nosed team, and they're going to be good in their county play. And I think they're gonna be a good team this year.
Especially if they can keep that 1-2 combo of Peyton Dove and Garrett Van Meter. Those two, every time you touch the ball, you seem like they're breaking 1 or 2 or 3 tackles for somebody taking them down. That's just hard-nosed run. That's old school football right there.
East Hardy's future is looking really bright, man.
It's looking real good. There's a couple of things both teams can clean up is, for one, East Hardy, the penalties. Clean that up a little bit. A lot of false starts early in the game that, a lot of momentum builders. And for Wildwood, just the blocking. The blocking schemes, picking up and not getting, seems like getting up early. Seems like they got a little, how you say it, lackadaisical just for a hot second. Just that one relaxation and then boom, East Hardy scores just like that.
I would say. Coming before the half, that kickoff return was big for them.
Really big. And with that kickoff return, you thought all the momentum was just gone out of Wildwood. Then Wildwood immediately strikes right back like, hey, don't forget we still have this high-powered offense.
Like what a real deal.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw the ball down your throat.
Like everybody's chasing us. We're the ones who have been winning these past couple years. It's been a long time since you beat us, and unfortunately, tonight's wasn't gonna be the night either. So, again, outstanding game by both teams being played. Good hard-nosed football, good clean football. Wasn't anything dirty. Both teams showed a lot of sportsmanship. Not a lot of trash talking, just a lot of just good, fashion, old school, fun football on a Wednesday in the Cougar Stadium under the Wednesday night lights.
I would say. Looking down.
Right now, you bear with us for a minute. We're going to have the, as we mentioned earlier, the co-players of the game momentarily to talk to them for a hot second, get their feet on the game. Also talk to the coach, Coach Vines, see how he felt after first game jitters, some things they might need to get out the way, some things they might need to clean up, something they can do better going forward to get them to another title. I believe they won the last 3 or 4 titles.
They're back to back to back.
Yeah, that's hard to do, especially when you're not losing.
The last team that wasn't them to do it was Shepherdstown, 2015, 2016, 2017.
I believe, yes. So things like that are very hard to do. To just keep winning and winning with the talent that all these other schools have, and different schools coming up here like East Hardy or a county like Greenbrier, who had ran the division for many, many years before Wildwood started taking over things and really dominating the area.
I would definitely say so. I would say Jefferson's future is really bright with talent.
It's going to be really, really bright. So if you give us 1 minute, we're going to have a quick word with the co-players of the game, talk to some more people, and stay tuned and keep looking out for us. So just bear with us 1 moment. Tired, man?
Yeah.
You should be tired. Y'all play hard, man. We've been calling you, we're calling you Pat Mahomes today, man. With your connection, your partner back here, Tyreek Hill. I mean, he ain't with him no more, but you guys played awesome, man. How you feel after your first game, bro?
Good.
See you hurting over there, man. I ain't gonna keep you long. Threw the ball really well, man. Seems like you really trust your boy right here. That's your partner. That's your man.
Yes, sir.
That's good, man. That's a good connection to have, man. Make sure y'all keep that up. Keep practicing. I know you're tired. Y'all playing both sides of the football. I ain't gonna keep you long, man. But great game. Keep focused. Keep fighting, fellas. All right?
Thank you.
Now I got with me Coach Vines. Coach Vines, how you doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing good. I'm doing all right.
So what's some things that you liked of your first game this year?
I like that we were able to score some points. We definitely have a lot of clean up front. But yeah, I like the way we move the ball through the air. We definitely gonna need to be able to run the ball a little more than we were able to tonight, moving forward.
Yeah, that was something we talked about. Just a couple of lots. I seen the blitzing was hurting a little bit, but y'all adjusted really well.
Yeah, they were coming off the wide nines, and for whatever reason, that's really hard to teach in middle school is to pick up those wide nines. So we actually had to go 20 personnel, which we weren't ready to do yet.
Yeah, you don't see wide nine very much.
Not a whole lot, but they were coming. They were coming. They didn't make any. They weren't trying to hide what they were doing, but it was tough. They were getting there fast.
Good game, but all in all, you guys look great. First game jitters seemed to go out the window early.
Yeah.
As long as y'all keep your foot on the gas, seems like every time y'all struck fast, y'all let down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Bad things happen, but your team recovered quickly.
Yeah. So we've been running the spread for a few years, and I'm still an old power eye guy at heart. So I get offended when we can't run the ball. and just want to keep trying to do it, but I have to look at the film. I don't know what the ratio was pass to run, but it was a little higher than I want it to be. Yeah.
It's all good, but yeah, like I said, Coach, thanks for your time, for your team. I know you're a little tired.
Yeah, I'm tired, but ready to roll.
It.
It's always good to be tired after a win.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a good night. Thanks for covering us.
Keep pushing.
Thanks, guys.
All right, and everybody, that'll conclude our night from the Cougar Stadium. Good night. I'm Reggie Creamer, HTS, and my special co-host,
Tyler Lee. Peace.
Meet Cheryl Yates at ERA Liberty Realty. With over 30 years of experience,